Okay. Good evening, everyone. Like I said, my name is Terry Davis, and I have the pleasure of hosting this call tonight with Julie Kane, um, one of my Emerald leaders. And, we're going to come tonight to talk about this opportunity that for me, it just kind of landed in my lap. But this opportunity has been able to allow both of us are mothers of four, busy, hardworking moms be able to provide themselves with a lot, excuse me, to be able to provide their families with a life that they never dreamed of. Julie has a remarkable, even weight loss story to go with her success. And, you know, both of us just being really busy moms are kind of at a point, we know there's other moms and other people out there that are looking for something like this that they can, give their family more without taking away from, taking our time away from, the reasons why we do things. And so for those of y'all that are guests, the company tonight that we work with is It Works Global. It Works Global has been around since 2001. It is a plant-based health and wellness and beauty company that has some phenomenal products. And Julie's going to talk about her weight loss journey a little bit. And so, like I said, these products are phenomenal. People have completely transformed their lives. They've transformed their selves, the confidence they have, their self-esteem. And this opportunity, this company is an amazing company. We are a faith-based company. We have been debt-free since 2009. And that's so important because that is the reason we get to make the type of money that we do with this opportunity, because our company doesn't owe anybody anything. We are able to make as much money and more than we could ever dream of. And for myself, I started with the opportunity in 2014. Previously, I was a medical laboratory scientist. I had just got my master's degree because I was trying to climb up the career ladder. I was at a position to where I wanted more time with my family. And the best way that I knew to do that was to get the way that I thought it was going to work was to get a higher paying job that allowed me to be salaried, that I knew I could potentially maybe take some of my work home with me. I could come in a little bit later because I knew I could make it up on my own time. So with that, I wanted a more type of supervisor role so I could kind of be there for my kids a little bit more. Previously, I worked every single shift at the hospital possible, trying to find the best shift for me and my family. There wasn't one. And so for the time, I was on a 4 a.m. to 12:30 in the afternoon shift. That was probably the best that I could come up with that kind of worked with my family. But at the same time, I still missed out on getting my kids ready for school, seeing what they were wearing, what did they look like, and just talking to them before the day even started and before they left. I didn't ever get to talk to them. So when this opportunity came, like I said, I wanted more time with my family, but I didn't know how to do it. But through graduate school, I started to realize, maybe this 9 to 5, these career fields that we're trying to get into aren't the best way to get that dream life that I wanted with my family. And so I started thinking about entrepreneurship. And I decided that, you know what? I'm going to be the only person that is going to pay me what I believe I'm worth. And I'm going to be, the only person that's going to allow me to take time off for my family when I need to without having to ask permission and having the possibility of denying me. So for myself, I was open to the idea of entrepreneurship. I actually didn't believe in our staple product though when I first saw it, because me being a scientist and having that medical background, to me it just seemed too good to be true, and I thought it was a scam. So our signature product is the Ultimate Body Applicator. It helps to tighten, tone, and firm your skin in as little as 45 minutes, and I just didn't believe anything could do that. Well, I got invited to a wrap party, and I saw about 9 to 8 women wrap. Everybody had varying results. Some people's results were like they blew everybody away. Some people's were decent, but not so much. But you learned that, 4 wraps is a full treatment. One is just a treat. So some people actually, sorry, let me see. Trying to see something. Hold on. Taja, you accidentally started sharing your screen. Um, I don't know if you can stop that, but I can't get it off because you have to get it off. But trying to think. So I was at the party. Say that again.
Where's the creatine?
Hold on a second. Okay, so I went to the party, and well, besides that, I started to learn about another product that the company had called the greens. And the greens actually helps to alkaline your body, balance your pH, and it also allows you to detox. And so when your body is in an alkaline state, you actually disease can't grow. And cancer can't grow in an alkaline state. So that's why y'all see like this big old fad. I don't know if y'all been watching, social media, but everybody's been talking about the documentary What the Health. But yeah, plant-based diets tend to help your body, perform how it should and put you in a better disease fighting state. So I learned about that product and it actually blew me away. And I finally was like, you know what, this company might really have something that I'm interested in. At the time, like I said, I was already interested in entrepreneurship. I already had another business as well. But traditional business is very expensive. And I wasn't seeing the profit that I wanted to from that business. So there was another product that we sell, the hair, skin, and nail vitamins that complemented my business. And I started already seeing in my head a few $100s a month that easily be made. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this business because I can see how you can make a few extra $100 and it's going to help me get to a position that, I can do in my mind, I can do my traditional business more full speed. But at the same time, this was going to allow me to get home quicker. So what I did was I got started and I just started sharing the products with my friends, my family, my coworker, anybody I could think of. But people really were interested in the products. And so even being busy, I was able to work this into my full-time job at the same time and still really be able to have this opportunity work for me while still being busy and being, with my family and my kids for the majority of the time. But, excuse me, y'all, I'm going outside. It's loud in my house. But this opportunity, my doors are locked, but I'm standing outside. But so after I got into the business, everything kind of just went really fast. I didn't really plan on having a lot of results with the wraps because I knew people were going to be skeptical and I was just trying to take the easy way out. I didn't want to talk about the wraps, but I wanted to talk about all the other products. But I was able to make almost $500 in cash in my very first month just selling these wraps. So I knew I was onto something and I had to get over my own fears because people wanted these products and they were working. So from sharing the products and sharing the wraps, within my first 5 months in the company, I was able to supplement enough income that me and my husband decided I could come home off my job. We had just closed on our first house and I retired from my full-time career and have been a full-time work from home mom for almost 3 years now. And life has completely changed. Excuse me. Now I do get to be that mom that goes to the bus stop with my kids. I get to get them ready. I get to be at any type of school function that I'm needed at. And I own full control and time of my life. and I'm there for my family when I need to be. And that's what's always been the most important thing to me. Well, since being at home, over the last 2 years, I have earned over $100,000 in bonuses. I am at a VIP rank in the company right now called Triple Diamond, and Triple Diamonds average a six-figure income. It actually took me 2 months exactly to create a six-figure income, and when I sit there and I really think about it, I'm completely blown away because, I had 6+ years of school. I had worked at my job for over 4 to 5 years, and I was never going to make six figures because six figures wasn't on the pay scale. So it didn't matter how much I worked, that was never going to be possible. But with this opportunity in 2 years of me working part-time hours, mostly from my phone, I created a six-figure income for me and my family, and things, have never been the same. Um, and so Julie has a more unique story, I feel like, than mine because she's actually been in the business 2 times. But, the second time, things really changed for her. And, she just had a different vision, a different spark, and she was determined to make it work. And she definitely has done that. So I want Julie to come and share a little bit about her journey with the company, and also for her to talk about, how she's been able to really be a product of the product and get some amazing results.
Hey everybody, I'm Julie. I just promoted to Emerald in June. Um, like Terry said, I did do It Works before. I wasn't successful. I was on that old teeny year. It just didn't work for me. I just didn't. I think a lot of it is I didn't really apply myself, but I didn't have a lot of support either. It was kind of like we were signed up and then there was nothing, and I just didn't really have um I guess I could just say I didn't really take the initiative to really research how to do network marketing. I had never done it before and I really had no idea. And I really wasn't at a good place in my life. I was really kind of depressed and stuff. So what happened was my membership had run out and I just let it cancel and I didn't bother to renew. Well, I'm an autism mom. I have 4 kids. Two of those girls have autism. They're twins. They're 10 years old. And so I was in an autism group and I met Kanitha, who also has a son with autism. And when I saw Kanitha in this group, she was a Ruby and she was just doing her thing, posting about autism. Well, one day she made a post in this autism group about doing a autism walk for her son, but she also had her It Works gear on. And I just thought, what? That girl does It Works, I started following her. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I actually took a picture with my It Works shirt on and like sent it to her. I put it in like the comments. And she was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. So then I just kind of started talking to her and I was watching her. And then it was like a few months later, she was pushing for Emerald and she was talking about her goals and reaching it. And, like I loved It Works. I loved the products and stuff, and I loved the company and the vision. I just couldn't quite grasp it that first time around. So I was just like, man, I can't do that. But then I saw Kanitha doing it, and I was like, wait, if that girl can do it, and she has 4 kids, and she has a son with autism, why can't I do it? So when she went Emerald, I sent her a message and I said, okay, I need to be on your team. She was like, come on. So I asked her every dumb question in the book because I had done it before and it didn't work for me. And I didn't know why it would be different the second time around, but I did love the company and I was really pulled back in. So then the next month, Kanitha went diamond. And by this time, I had came in on her team. And she just really inspired me. And I was like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. And Kanitha trained me really well. She showed me all this stuff, where to find everything in eSuite, any questions I needed, any help I needed. She was right there. So I actually was able to um, go Ruby in 2 months. And at that time, we had the $1,000 Ruby bonus. And um, so I was able to find my distributors and get all the volume in like 3 days before the end of the month, that second month. I was actually able to go Ruby and get that bonus. And I was so excited. I couldn't believe it was happening because I had failed before because I didn't know what I was doing. And then this time around, I was able to, I guess, sort of figure it out. I was talking to people, I was posting on social media, I was basically just following, repeating what the successful people were doing. I was copying Kanitha, who was, just that repetitive success wheel. And so at the time, it was really exciting, and it actually ended up being a blessing. Um, in that first 2 months, I had actually made about $2,500 with the bonus, with the commissions from the month selling Wrap Cash. I had collected all my Fast Star bonuses. So it was really exciting to make that money. And the thing was, at the time, we had to move. When I joined, we were in the process of moving 3 hours away to Indianapolis to put our daughters in a special school, an autism charter school. Well, um, we had to move to a new city. We had to move into a new house. The rent is really high. It's a higher cost of living here. It's like $1,400 a month rent. I mean, well, my husband's a truck driver, and at the time, he had to move down here ahead of us and get a job and get the house. So he did that. Well, we had been in this house 3 months, and he lost his job with the job company he just got. And that really sucked because, like I said, the rent was high, the utilities were high. And luckily, I had just got that Ruby bonus. And so I had like a $1,600 commission check coming, and it saved our butts. I'm not even kidding. And it's just amazing how all that fell into play, because if I hadn't took that leap and trusted Kanitha and joined and just went for it, we would have had to pack up shop and go back home, and that would have been broken dreams for us, because we had been through a lot of hell with our daughters and autism accommodations, and we finally found a place. They're doing great. We actually put them in the public schools here, and now they're thriving. So to pack up and go home would have just been very devastating for our family. Well, fast forwarding a little bit, this all happened last year in May. Um, I just kind of sat for a minute. I fell off for a minute. I started taking the triple threat products, and I'd lost like 40 or 50 pounds. And then, like last fall, I just kind of got really down, just had a lot of things going on with the kids and their autism, just a lot of things. And I fell off for a minute. But then January comes around, and I was just motivated again. I was like, you know what? I need to lose this weight. I need to lose this 100 pounds. I need to make this business work because, I have a college degree. I have a bachelor's degree. It's in general studies, but it's focused on social and behavioral sciences. And so I was going to try to find a job, and put my kids in daycare. But I went to some job interviews, and the most I could make, like coming home, I would have been bringing home like $700 a week. And so I looked into daycare, and it was going to cost me $400 a week to put my toddlers in daycare, and then another $300 a week to put the twins in after school care at the YMCA, and they weren't even sure if they could accommodate their autism. So I would basically work to have other people take care of my kids, and there wouldn't even be money left over to pay bills or anything. So I was like, okay, I can't get a job. Now I have $50,000 in student debt. I have a bachelor's degree. Daycare is going to cost me $700 a week, and so far, with the way my degree is, I'm not going to be able to find a job bringing home extra money. So I decided, okay, I am going to put my all into It Works. I'm going to give it a go. It's time for me to go Emerald. I've been sitting here too long. It's time for me to lose this weight. I'm sick of being overweight and just feeling tired all the time. So January this year, I got focused. Now I have lost 80 pounds. I did join a gym at the end of March. But I haven't been going consistently. Like up till tonight, I hadn't been going in like 2 weeks. So I give all the credit to our products because that's the only thing I have been doing consistently. I'm someone that loves to eat food, so I don't diet or anything. The majority of my weight loss results is from our greens, ThermaFits, and Fat Fighters. So as I've been doing this and launching this 100-pound weight loss goal, and my cutoff is next month, so it's getting kind of suspenseful here because I've got about 17 more pounds to go, and I have till September 13th to do this. I have people following me. People are in my inbox every day telling me they're inspired by me. They want to lose weight. They're asking me how I've done it. So basically, by inspiring other people, my business has taken off because now people are wanting to buy these products and try these products. They want to do what I'm doing. They want to have what I have. I've actually been talking to even more potential distributors, because they want to know how I'm making money from home, and it's basically by getting healthy and working on my personal goals. And so, anyways, in June, we had green carpet, and that's when I really started getting my fan base, because I was like, okay, June 24th is green carpet in Florida. I'm only going if I can get down to 179 pounds, which puts me at my 80-pound mark. And if I can get the ticket, because usually they sell out, and if I can promote to Emerald. And for me, Emerald was a big, scary goal, because here I was, this little Ruby, and we all know you've got to like double that to go Emerald. So I did it. I just went for it. People wanted to join my team and do what I was doing. People were signing up to try these products. I have a lot of customers that are getting great results from these products. I have a really good online weight loss support that my customer base, made up of my customer base, because they're all using these products to lose weight as well. So end of May, I went Emerald, and I was really excited and proud of myself. I couldn't believe I even accomplished it, honestly. Like, I pushed so hard. I mean, it was that was a really rough, stressful month, but I made it. And then it was like June, what was it, 18th or 19th, I messaged Kenitha, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm 5 pounds away from this goal. I don't know what to do. And, she's like, hang in there. Well, sure enough, like the day before I went to green carpet, I weighed 179 pounds and I hit my 80-pound mark. And for me, that was a really big success and like a really big accomplishment, because I wasn't even sure if I could do it. And now, Terry said this op call was me called "What If This Works?" And like, that is how I have been feeling ever since green carpet, because now I'm like, oh man, I can go diamond. What if I can go diamond? I bet I can go diamond now. I'm feeling it, and I'm pushing for it now. I have been signing up customers like crazy with and without these BOGO specials, because people are inspired by what I'm doing. And in turn, people are inspiring me because they're pushing me to go. They're like, oh, you can do it. Like lately I said, oh, I need to get back on this wagon today. And everybody's like, no, keep your eyes on the goal, keep going, keep pushing. And I look now from where I'm at now back to last year, and it's two different worlds. Like just now where I'm at in this business, just as an Emerald, It Works has already changed my life, because I have tried so many other weight loss products and things out there. Nothing else worked like these products have for me. Just the positive atmosphere that this company creates, the vision, it's all so positive, and it has all changed my life. It has given me something to push for. It's been a goal. It's been something other than just that daily grind of cleaning house and kids and all that. It's actually helped me change on the inside and make me feel a lot better about myself. And people want that. People are coming to me. People are joining me. And that is why my business is growing. And that is why I feel like I can hit diamond and keep going. And I'm like, man, what if I can go all the way to double diamond? Double diamond is my affirmation. It's written in lipstick on my mirror. And I look at that in the tub every night, and I'm like, man, what if I can actually do that? And every day I'm thinking about it, and I'm pushing about it, and I'm seeing it happen. And I wouldn't be this positive and be who I am now without It Works. And that's just the truth.
All right, Julie. You're
I talk too much.
I think you talk too much, but no, that was, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that. And what I love the most, what Julie has done to create, her money and how she's been successful is exactly what we do. Like, there's no real trick to it. What we are as our distributors, like, we are basically super VIP customers. We fall in love with these products and we just share them. That's how we eliminate the feeling of feeling like we're selling something. Because if you don't have to have a weight loss goal, but if you have like more energy from taking a product, or your skin clears up, or whatever it does, and you just are more excited, people are going to see that. And they're going to be like, well, what are you doing? Or how did you do that? And that eliminates the feeling like selling. So we as distributors are product of the products. That's all that we really do. And then we just share with other people how we do it. And y'all, we do this type of sharing on a daily basis. People will go watch a great movie and you'll share it with your friends. You'll go read an amazing book. You'll share it with somebody. But once those people go and buy the book or go to the movie, you don't get a referral. You don't get paid to do that. We just do it anyways. But this opportunity allows us to use some amazing products that people want anyways, share them, and get customers, and also get other people that want to make money too. Because like I said, our company is debt free. Our company has brought so many people home. It's allowed so many people to pay off student loans, to pay off their houses, to pay cash for Christmases, to pay cash for houses, cash for cars, weddings, anything. And that's what's so special about this business. Our CEO and his wife, they are fully vested into us. They want to make sure that each and everyone can reach our potential. And they say all the time, they want to make the uncommon common. So our business is definitely supportive. I feel like God is definitely in our business. We have a lot going for us. And, you just become a better person, like Julie says. This company just forces you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And I can definitely attest to that. During my trials and tribulations in my life, this business has always been the reason to allow me to keep thriving and pushing to be a better person. Because like Julie says, I have people that watch me on different social media platforms that are just inspired by me being positive and me always pushing forward and me going for these big goals and, watching and just cheering for me to hit them, even though they might not want to be a part of it. Just knowing that somebody's able to achieve their goals in life and live out their dreams is inspiring to other people. And so I just want to come and tell you guys, this business, like Julie said, and we named the call tonight, what if that could work? What if that actually works? A lot of the times we put a no and X out things before we give it a chance, because your brain is programmed to keep you safe. That means if you're unsure about something, if your body thinks something is going to harm you, your brain is programmed it doesn't want you to get hurt. It doesn't want you to struggle. But this is the type of opportunity, like they say, when you're working out, no pain, no gain. This is an opportunity that you want to allow that fear to take over, because guys, whatever the brain thinks, the body will follow. You can all be successful with this opportunity. You can reach any type of goal that you want to reach personally, family-wise, whatever it may be, community-wise. Those all can be done as long as you shift your thinking and how you look at it. So don't let fear hold you back, because like I said in my story, I was fearful about things, how people were going to look at me. But at the end of the day, I knew nobody else was going to make sure I got to be a mom for my kids, because that was something I struggled with. I struggled with that for a very long time, to even feel like a mother. And I had 4 children. And I just was never around, and I didn't feel like that. And therefore, I didn't feel good about myself, because I felt like I was letting 4 people that cared about me more than anybody in the whole world. Those were the people that God blessed me with, that I was supposed to take care of. And I didn't even have the opportunity to raise them like I wanted to and to be present in their life. So, don't let fear hold you back from your blessing. Don't, be there looking at that glass is half full, half empty, and having that, pessimistic viewpoint, like, it might not work. You know what? It might not. But what if it does? Take that leap of faith. Go out on a limb and try something different. Because the only way you can get something different out of life is to do something that you've never done. And that's just it. And, right now, also, we have amazing promotions going. You could be paying cash for Christmas if you wanted to. You could earn a $10,000 bonus before Christmas. You could earn an additional $30,000 bonus before 2018 comes in. Just imagine, how would it be to go into the next year with like a clean slate? You done paid off debt. You completely changed your life. You get to live life on your own terms. Like, that is an amazing feeling, to just be able to be in total control. So I just really encourage all of our guests, and I just really think about where you are, and just, what if you could be successful in this? How much would your life change? What would be different? What are you looking forward to be different in your life? And just know, if you don't take that leap and if you don't try, you're never going to know. And you could be holding yourself back from the biggest blessings that's just sitting right there waiting for you to take hold of it and just go for it. So, I don't want to keep y'all much longer, but I hope you were inspired by my story and by Julie's story, and just know we are a big, tight knit family, as in the company in general. We support each other. We believe in each other's dreams. And, you're never going to be alone in this business. Somebody is going to be there for you. You don't have to feel like I'm signing up and they're going to be disappeared. No, absolutely not. We are definitely a tight knit group that works together and pushes and wants everybody to be successful. And that's one thing that's different about this business versus corporate America. There's typically only one vice president, one CEO, one, supervisor in a department. But in this business, everybody can go to the top. Everybody can be an ambassador diamond. Everybody can be a presidential diamond. Everybody can be diamond. Like, that's Julie's goal she's going for right now. You're not limited by what somebody else does, how that's going to affect yourself and what you're bringing in for your family. You control it all. It's all based off of yourself and what you want and how hard you're willing to work. So I just want to encourage you all to take that leap. And instead of looking at it as, what if I fail? But like they say, what if you fly? What if this is what you've been wishing for and hoping for and praying for? Just get back with the person that invited you to this call, and just, let them know, I'm ready to stop living in fear. I'm ready to go for it, because it's a very, very minimal investment that, for what it can do for you, it's too little. Because I would pay thousands and thousands of dollars if I knew my life would change forever, and I would change my kids' lives as well. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a blessed evening.